Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. We made it. We made it. Isn't that so wonderful when we make it into our prayer corners? Today I brought my soft, cozy Lola blanket. I don't know if you know about these, but they're the best things in the whole world. It's like being wrapped in a cloud. So today, as I record for you, I feel like I'm being wrapped in a cloud, and it's just so delightful. So we're going to breathe that energy in today. We're going to begin with our breath, breathing in the power and energy and vibration of faith. And as we do this breath in, I want you to imagine the frequency of faith circulating through the body, but then wrapping every cell, almost like saran wrap. But we're going to put saran wrap around every cell, and it's going to be the frequency of faith. And then we're going to breathe out. And as we breathe out, we're going to let all fear leave our bodies. So we're going to begin with this breath in, breathing in faith. And breathing out all fear that's stuck in the body. And again. And out. Let's go again. One more in. And out. Now, an invitation for you is to do that for 20 minutes a day, minimum. 20 minutes a day. Turn on some beautiful meditation music, set the timer for 20, and literally breathe in faith. Oh, do not breathe in fear. Let's breathe in faith, and we're going to breathe out fear. And I would love to hear the miracles that unfold for you as you do this practice. But today we're going to begin by calling in all of our angels and all of our guides in through the divine light, that they may come and sit with us, and they may hold us in a place of safety and peace. And I'm going to begin today with a message that I received in my prayer corner. This is not the prayer that I was going to read. Hold on. I had found one. Okay. Yes. This one, obviously, these are always given to me, but they are also for you. These are the words that I received. One little coal of fire can either burn out or turn into a roaring forest fire. You can never burn out, and that is why you were chosen. Allow me to be the wind that kicks the fire into higher gear. Trust that it is all going to work out. Breathe faith with me. And so I give you this same message, because if you are here, it's because you were chosen. There's not one who is chosen, for many are chosen, but few say yes. And so I would love for you to really breathe in this idea that you were chosen because you have a frequency that's not going to burn out, even though you feel like you're going to. I feel like I'm going to burn out all the time, but yet I never do. And every time I meet with God, the fire within me is activated and the energy is 100x. And I have more energy than most people I've ever met. And it is because I sit with God 3 times a day and I ask to receive this energy, to receive this divine frequency. And that is all that's needed. When we do it on our own, we burn out. When we try and solve all the problems by ourselves, we burn out. But when we sit with God and we ask for blessings and we ask for ourselves to change to the frequency of divinity, well, then our fire is always roaring. And we accomplish more than we could have ever imagined, and we solve problems that we didn't know were solvable. And this came to me last night as I have a big problem that I have to solve right now. And all of a sudden I realized how grateful I was for big problems because they mean my life is so exciting and not boring. I remember once Ben Hardy said something to the effect of like, you need bigger problems. And I was thinking about who I was back then when he said that to me and how my problems were mundane and monotonous. And those kind of problems actually just create loops in the body. When we complain, it means we need bigger problems. And now my problems are enormous. Like, ridiculous problems that I have no idea how to solve. But they're so big, they don't live in the realm of complaining. They actually live in the realm of, they need miracles. And now I understand, bigger problems means you're living a bigger life. Bigger problem means that you're not living in the mundane. Bigger problems means that you actually aren't complaining. You can't actually complain about big problems. Big problems make you surrender. Big problems lead you into submission. Big problems create you. And so today I celebrate the big problems on my list. And I celebrate that I've graduated from monotony and the mundane and the menial and the frequency of complaining. And instead, I'm required to live in the realm of miracles. And I'm inviting you to join me there. So today, we're going to pick up whatever doesn't serve us, whatever problem. Actually, let's do this today. Let's pick up whatever problem feels too big. And we're going to put it into God. And we're going to ask that we enter into the realm of miracles because of this problem. The problem is the key to the door. I've never seen this. I'm loving this right now. The big problem's the key to the door that you've been wanting to go through. It's the key to the door of the realm of miracles. For you would never need a miracle if you did not have a big problem. This is so true. All right, we're going to pick it up and we're going to put it into God. We're going to ask. We're going to ask for God to activate the energy within us, to activate the frequency of miracles, and to take this big problem and alchemize it into the miracle that we need. And then we're going to ask that God will touch our cells, that they may be wrapped in the frequency of love, and that they may match the blueprint of God. And then we're going to ask that this may be sealed with a blessing, that God will place his hands on our head to give us a blessing, that we may receive the words that we are here to receive. And now be quiet while you pray. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, allowing these words to move down through the body. We're going to open our palms to the heavens, and we're going to ask God to give us the number one action that we need to do today that's going to solve this problem. We're going to listen. We're going to receive. Then I invite you to ask your angels to help you take this action. And then give your angels assignments to help you solve this problem. And today, as you walk about your day, I invite you to see yourself as God sees you, to see yourself beyond the patterns and beyond the weaknesses, but instead to see the one who was chosen and the one who has been called, and to walk and breathe as such. And with that, my love, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.